Hi all, we're going to install a new outside faucet here. I bought this one at a big box hardware store a few years ago, and only like 10 bucks, and I was never happy with it. Always leaked through here, leaked through here. I like the handle on it. So a few years ago I tightened it up here and it quit leaking. I saw a video online, you can take them apart and rebuild them. It was only a couple years old. Why should I have to rebuild a couple-year-old faucet? So I figured it's time to replace it. I'm tired of fighting with it. So I looked around the web and found this one at Lowe's. It's American Value, made in the USA. I looked for one with the other type of handle, but I couldn't find one. Home Depot, Amazon, so I figured that's gonna have to do. Whenever you have threads, use plumbing tape. I guess outside it don't really matter because if it drips a little bit, who cares, right? So we'll put some plumbing tape here. We'll do probably 4 or 5 turns. It's pretty big threads, and there's different sizes of these things. See there, that one says 1/2 inch. So if you take yours off, it should be marked. You might have to scrape the rust or the paint off, but it should be marked. You know, there's 1/2 inch and 3/4 inch, as far as I know. Okay. So this plumbing tape, it doesn't have to be perfect. You know, try to get it as flat as possible. It's a windy day, so it's kind of hard to get this stuff on. I guess that's good enough. See how it goes. This one, when I tightened it up, even if I used a pair of pliers to tighten it up, the faucet never sat straight down. So I always had to leave it a little loose, you know, because I didn't want to crank on it too much. I might break the threads, you know. So that might be one of the reasons why it leaked there, but it never really sat right. Of course, you know, I tightened it up with a pair of pliers. It's kind of a okay. So there, it actually sat right there. So maybe if I started it in a different spot, it might have sat different. So, okay. So let's see what this one does. The original one on the house lasted like 50 years. This one's got a nice nut here that you can grab. I I think that's good. I don't think I can get another turn from it. Might be able to. No. I think if I got another turn, that might be pushing it. Okay, let me go down, turn on the water, and we'll see how things go. Okay, cool. So I have a turnoff in the basement for this one. It's about a foot in. So I don't have it turned up the whole way. I opened it up as far as it would go, and then I backed it up to about 3/4. 3/4, or maybe even a little less. More than a half. So it's not full pressure, you know. I don't need full pressure out here, you know, just fooling around the yard. That's plenty. You see hoses online where they blow up. You know, there's too much pressure in the hose. Okay, so I got a new one of these. This one I left out during the winter, and it busted here in the back, it cracked. I had brought it in once, and then it got warm, so I brought it back out, and I never got around to bringing it back in. I figured it looked heavy duty. I figured it'd be fine, but it wasn't. Make sure there's a washer down inside here, rubber washer. The only thing I didn't like about this one was there's not a lot of thread here to hold your hose. But I figured these people know what they're doing, so I figured it would be alright. Okay, so that tightened up good. They give you a bowl here to stick on the house. I don't want to drill into this. You don't have to use this, but it might hold it a little sturdy when you start yanking on it. The other one I use, and this always shifted around. See that? So I gotta figure. I might have to bend this. So I can get it up to the wood. So that's probably what we're gonna have to do. Bend this. I just put it on the vise and bend it a little bit. Okay, when these are straight like that, the water will flow. Cool. See, and then I can turn it off here. Always turn it off here too. You know, even though it turns off here, you know, if you're gone for a day or so, you don't want pressure here. I read a comment online where a guy had one of these, not this brand name, but a different brand name, at his cottage at the beach, and he was gone all day and it split. Well, turn it off here, you know. Okay, I got it all done. I had to put this on the vise and bend it up a little bit so it fit. It bent fine. I used a vise and vise grips. I kind of like this. This actually, I think that swivel works better than that round knob. Seems faster. So works good. I got you, Fluffy. I got you. Okay, so I kind of like this. This works better than that round thing. It seems to be a little faster. Okay. See ya. Bye.